Hi, okay, this is going to be a quick video for choosing-keywords.com, and what we're going to look at is opportunity-based keyword or niche research. I call it opportunity-based because it normally crops up from some new product or PLR report or something like that, some opportunity that you've got and you need to find a way of promoting it. And it's very simple and very quick to do, but it can throw up some fantastic domains, keyword-based domains to use for your marketing. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by opportunity. In this case, I happen to have picked up the private label rights or PLR rights to a product or an ebook called EduSite Hacks, which is all about how to get backlinks from .edu sites. Okay, it's a hot topic, it's a evergreen topic, it's something that people are always going to be interested in because they are great backlinks, therefore they increase traffic, increase the rankings, etc. So it's a great product to have the rights to sell. What I need now is a good keyword-based domain to make it easy to rank and get free traffic so that I can sell this at a profit very easily. Okay, let's see how we do that. Okay, the first step, fairly simple, fairly standard stuff. We go to Google AdWords, the Google AdWords tool, which is adwords.google.com. Make sure you've chosen the region that you want to search for keywords. I'm going with United States. You can always make the change here as well. If it's defaulting to something local, click on the cross there and it'll take you away from local to the default, which is normally USA. Okay, all I'm going to do is pop some keywords in here that I've come up with. Very simple stuff. I've gone with obviously edu links and edu backlinks. I've added in gov links and gov backlinks and authority links and authority backlinks. And all I'm then going to do is try and get this capture right and see the results that we come up with. I'm going to pause while I get the capture right and show you what the results are. Okay, good job I paused. It took me a couple of attempts there to get the capture right. Typically, okay, what we're now interested in is the keyword ideas that are down here. We want to actually change this order so that the highest is at the top, which we can do simply by clicking on the particular column here, and it will reload the page with the highest search terms at the top. And you'll notice some of the search terms here are quite big, 83 million for EduLink. Now, the next thing to do is to actually go through these and pick some that I potentially want to use to search for domain names, keyword-based domain names. So all I'm going to do is go through and tick a few, and I'll pause while I do that. Okay, so all I've done is go through and ticked a few of these that look like good keywords that should make a good domain. Obviously I start with the search terms because those are what I consider probably the best, although obviously the search level on authority backlinks is pretty low. EduLinks is the top one, 37 mil. Edu backlinks, that's great. GovLinks is still great, 200,000. Then it drops off fairly significantly, although authority links I'd probably still go for 8,000. And then I'm simply scrolled down and tick some more of these down here. What is a backlink? Edu backlink. What are backlinks? How do you get backlinks? You can see what I'm doing here. It's pretty standard stuff. How to get links, buy Edu links, all the way down, and we're still getting reasonable search numbers at the bottom here. Buy edu backlinks, obviously that's a buying keyword. Find backlinks, buy backlinks, etc. So I've ticked a whole bunch here, not all of them, just the ones I fancy, and I'm now going to go with download to download this file so we can then use that for the next stage. So we click on download and choose selected, and we'll grab it as a CSV. Actually, yeah, I'll grab it as a CSV for Excel and download that, and let's open it up. This will take a second or two, so I'll pause while I'm opening it. Okay, so I've downloaded my spreadsheet and opened it up, and in here we have the keywords that we're looking for domains on or in or with. And what I'm going to do is simply scroll down to the bottom there, copy all of those, go to a text pad, paste them in. Let's go to edit and replace, and all I'm going to do is put a space in that first one and replace all the spaces with nothing, so it takes all the spaces out. So I've now got a list of potential domain names, but what I need is a way of checking which of those are potentially available for me to grab. Now I have a bit of software that does that and makes life very easy, so let's go and have a look at that next. Okay, so this is the domain, it's called, or the site, it's called domainpunch.com, and once you're on domainpunch.com, simply go to the products link at the top here and scroll down until you see where is it? Domain Name Analyzer Freeware. This is a free bit of software. Now, this is the latest version. You have to click on the link here and it takes you through to here. It's Domain Name Analyzer version 6. I'm actually running Domain Name Analyzer version 4 because I've got an old version, but it works in a very similar way. Here's my version. The main difference you'll have on the version 6 is when you first try to run it, it will ask you to set up a project. Just say OK and give it a name. And the other thing is the columns at the top here may be different, but in version 6 you can simply right click on the columns and choose which ones you want to include or exclude as to what information you want to see. Now here's the important bit about this software. It allows us to take that list of potential domain names and copy them, and we go to the add icon, paste them in, and we can choose what type of URLs we're interested in. In this case I've gone for .com, .net and .org, but I could include .co.uk, .biz, .ws, etc. Version 6, the new version, does have even more options on this. Okay, and all you then need to do is click on OK and choose which ones you want to go and search for. So I'm going to click on the first one, scroll to the bottom, hold down the Shift key and click on the last one to select them all. And then I'm simply going to click on the icon for Look Up All. Now in version 6 it may be a slightly different looking icon, but there will be an option to allow you to go and look up all of those domains in one go. And you'll see I've got like edulinks.com, .net, .org, etc. And this is now working through them for us. So this will go off and tell us which ones of those potential keyword-based domain names are available for us to register. How cool is that? Okay, I'm going to pause the video and come back once the software has done its job. Okay, so the software's done its job. It took about 5, maybe 6 minutes to run through, and you'll see we've got a few domains available here. What I'm going to do is just run through and highlight the ones that I'm interested in. So I can either right click and choose copy to clipboard selected names for each individual one and paste them into a text file, or I can choose the first one, hold down the control key on the keyboard and then go through and choose the next one that I'm interested in. So for each keyword I'm probably only going to take the best URL available. So this case I'll take .com. This case there's only a .net available, so I'll grab that. Scroll on down, there's how to get edubacklinks.org, there's backlinksfree.org. Scroll on down, there is backlinks for website.net or .org. I prefer the .org, I'll leave the .net. Anybody who's quick might be able to grab that. Govlinks.org, that sounds quite good. Govbacklinks.org, again I'll go for the .org rather than the .net. So I've grabbed a few there. I may end up grabbing more than that, but that's a good few. So I'll right click and choose copy to clipboard, selected names, and I'll go back to my text file, move that lot down a bit, and I'll simply paste those in so I know what the domains are that I'm interested in. So I found a bunch of keyword based domain names that are going to make it really easy to rank for these search terms, which are going to be relevant for that product that I've got, that opportunity. So what we got there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I've not grabbed them all there. Now I probably will grab most of those. I'll get them all set up as blogs. I'll get 2 or 3 articles written for each one, make those as sticky, then set up some sort of auto posting system to get fresh content on there, which will appear below the sticky articles, the ones that I've had written, and maybe also do a review as a page for the product that I'm selling, and that way make some money from these sites. Now the next thing we want to do is have a look at which are the best of these, and to do so I'm going to come back to my spreadsheet and I'm going to paste each of them in next to their keyword in an extra column here, which I'll call domain that's available. And I'm going to pause the video while I do this because I'm going to reformat it a little bit, because for instance the highest searches are actually the keyword ones down here. So I'm going to reformat it so we've got commas in there, and I'm going to change the order so the highest searches at the top. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so as I said, I've basically taken each of these and popped them in next to their keyword in the spreadsheet. I've then reordered the spreadsheet based on the searches, and we can see that there are some dynamite domains here. howdoyougetbacklinks.com has a pretty high level of searches, and that's available. So is whatisabacklink.org, so is govlinks.org, howtogetlinks.net, backlinksfree.org, probably use that for list building. How to get edu backlinks is probably the winner for selling that particular report, because it's exactly what we're looking for. Anybody searching on that is going to be very happy to find the solution they're looking for, and they'll be happy to buy that report. So you can see how powerful a technique this is. Now I'm probably going to grab most of these. I might not grab Gov backlinks because I'll grab GovLinks, so that'll probably do, but I'll grab the rest. I'll keep 2 or 3. I'll set them all up as blogs, as I said, with some articles, with a review of the product, maybe some auto posting from an auto blog system, and I'll keep 2 or 3 of them. The rest I'll flip for a quick and easy profit and pay for all of those domains and make a profit on top, and have several that I'm working with. You can see that this is a really simple technique, very, very easy to do, very quick to do. So when you've got an opportunity that you spot, such as a PLR product, an up and coming launch, something like that, have a go at this and see just how easy it is to start making yourself some money. Okay, thank you very much for watching. And this video, it will be on choosing-keywords.com. I will be putting some other videos on here to show you different ways of choosing good keywords and niches to target and make a profit from very easily. Okay, so please feel free to come back and check out the rest of the videos. Thanks very much.